Steve, I remember the first time you told us to do backlit displays. Total game changer. I don't see it that often. Tell me, what's going on? What's happening?
I don't know why there hasn't been a mass market adoption of backlit displays yet. That's very true. I mean, I agree with you. They're an absolute game changer across the board. A backlit display is the punchiest, most like alarming, savage, brutal way to just broadcast a message. Yep. You remember the old like halogen bulbs we used to hang at the top and just kind of hang over. Yeah. Like that would just get maybe the top 20% of your display. If you had a shelf, it was cooked because the rest, nothing else would shine. Yep. A backlit display is just energetic. It's just a vibe. It's just so much, all at once. Just here's the brand, and the people that know how to design for a backlit display. If you're using bright white colors, if you're using, just something robust, that neon, anything that allows it to shine, it's just a true masterpiece of a display. When you walk past one, it stands out. It obviously looks so different. Here's the crazy part. When you're trying to show products, though, we've learned, if you have a shelving rack or one of our waterfall displays, if you ever try to put product, any kind of product, in front of a backlit display, it's a disaster. Why? It's like looking at the sun. You're looking at the product. Unless you have another Parcan light or some kind of spotlighting or anything else that's hitting the lights from the other side, it's just a bust. Yep. So when it comes to displaying or merchandising anything or any product, it just doesn't work with backlit. So maybe that's kind of the draw, is that, hey, if I have my display and I'm only doing a brand awareness campaign, I just want to show my whatever logo and my message, great. It works for backlit. But the minute you have items that you want to showcase or merchandise in front of it, it's toast. Here's the secret sauce. We try to add those shelf kind of displays, right? Or the lighting strips that would go underneath. Okay. There was like the lithium ion ones that you stick, like they were like magnetic, that would go underneath the thing. Yeah. So that kind of worked, kind of didn't. It was kind of it's just like a competing light source. I don't know. I think pound for pound, a backlit display, if you don't have products to put up, which a huge percentage of people aren't going to put their products against the backdrop anyway. They're going to put them on a shelf or a different kind of rack system or on a table in front. If you can let the backlit display shine, the LED shine from behind as just like a true backdrop behind you, stand in front of it and be in the spotlight and be able to do business and engage and interact with folks in the aisle and let that thing hit. It's probably one of the best ROI you can get on the trade show floor is a backlit display. There's nothing else that can touch it. It's brand awareness, brand amplification, just true, like here we are, we're making a statement, it's intentional, we're here to stay, we're here to play, we belong in this space, we know our footprint in the industry, we're a player in this game, and come do some business.
You know what I love you just said? It's like some colors look so much better with the backlit display. Like I remember CES this year walking by, there was a display. I could not tell if it was an LED screen or if it was printed. It was printed. It was done so well. The backlit, the colors, everything just made it pop compared to everybody else.
That's how you know. There's certain designers, and we try to advise folks if they submit a graphic on our team. And this goes back to your AI question. AI wouldn't say, hey, this is not perfectly made for it could be better if you did this because you're doing this kind of display. So our design team will look at something and say, hey, you ordered not a traditional backdrop, you ordered a backlit, LED display. Instead of, using the brown or the black or the orange here, it would be better just as white in your outline, and it would just really punch this entire graphic through, or it would just, light would come through and around like a halo effect, around like a stroke of your logo. And those are cool decisions that we can make on the fly, and at least advise the customer on making some graphic choices that will impact the overall aesthetic.